Fave number 7. And this one is not just our fave, it's yours as well. We have offered these in the past and they're so sweet. They're customer picks on hsn.com. And what you're looking at here is your choice of animatronic banks. Okay, so remember when we were kids, we had piggy banks, and if we had a quarter or a penny, we would just drop it in the slot and that was the end of that? Yeah, no, these kids now today, they have it fun. Look at this. You put the coin right there on the button, and I'll show you those up close and personal. And then either your kitty cat or the doggy or the panda will come out and grab the money. So let me show you first off. These are gonna be your choices of the dogs. And this is called, his name is Bailey, and it's the MoneyHungry Mutt. And you can order him in sand, which is this one. This is brown, and then this is gonna be the black and white. And let me show you how he works. You drop a coin there. Wait, oops, drop a coin there. Wait, let me try this one. And then he eats it. He's hungry. And then the coin falls down into the bank and you save the money. This one is your kitty cat bank. It's called Fuzzy Wuzzy. So what you would do with Fuzzy Wuzzy is there's a little button. It looks like a little fish right there on top. You put the coin there and press the button. And then you watch Fuzzy Wuzzy come out. Oh, look, is there money? And he grabs the money. How cute is that? So that's the little kitty cat, Fuzzy Wuzzy. And then we also have the panda. It's the puffy panda. So what you would do on the panda, there's that little button right there. It looks like a little bamboo. You put the coin there, press the button. And you watch Puffy the panda come out and get the money. These are just so sweet. And the kids are gonna love them, and it really does encourage them to save their money, save their coins. Because like I said, when we had piggy banks, it was kind of fun to pick up and shake the piggy bank, but we never saw them, you know, you put it in and then that was it. That was the end of it. But you can see how hungry Bailey gets when he's eating the money. And you've got that too. Let me try this one again. So I'm gonna drop in a quarter right there. And look, Bailey's gonna go for it. And he does that and he eats and eats and eats until the coin is all gone, and then it drops right down into the bank. And then when it's time for you to get the money out, you don't have to break the bank. Like we used to have to break the piggy bank to get it out. You don't have to do that with these. I like that if you want the kitty cat or the panda, they stay hidden until you feed them, and you feed them with currency. Look at how sweet that is. And so no matter which way you go, no matter which animal it's gonna be that you love, we've got it for you. These are free shipping, which I love that. And you've got it also on 2 flex payments of $9.98. Let me do the panda and show you that one. So look at how sweet that is. So there is Puffy the panda. And he pulls it in. Let me do that one more time. Because it does happen, it's cute. The kids are gonna love to play with this. And every time they get a little coin, they're gonna say, oh wait, let me go put it in the bank. And you're teaching them how to save, but you're doing it in a fun way. Like I said, it is more high-tech than what we had when we were growing up, but I think it's also more interactive, and it teaches the kids about, you know, about the animals. They can kind of see and learn a little something. There's Bailey, and Bailey is probably the hungriest animal, because Bailey's gonna eat until all of the coins are gone. And I'm gonna drop it in right there again so that you can see. And he just eats. You'll notice as he's eating, there's a little slot right down there, and that's where the coin goes. And whether it's, you know, from the pennies, the nickels, the dimes, quarters, it's gonna go all the way down, and then it's right there in the bank. Like I said, and when it's time for you to get the money out, you don't have to break the bank to do it. So the doggy in either sand, brown, or black and white, the kitty cat, or the panda. Those are gonna be your choices here. 2 flex payments of $9.98. And if you are always the one who gives the most unique gifts, maybe that's your claim to fame at the holiday season. You know, your family is always expecting, well, we know that she's always gonna give something interesting. She's always gonna find something fun to give. Well, this would definitely fit the bill on that. So go ahead and pick up the animal or animals that you want. We'll have a full presentation of these coming up at 7 a.m. And it's great that we have these as one of our 10 faves, fave number